Welcome to the first lesson in your poetry workshop. So the first lesson here is called What's a Chapbook? What isn't a chapbook? And it starts with a very short quiz. Just one fill in the blank question. Here it is. A chapbook is it a cheaply made pamphlet? Is it a short collection of work? Or is it a way to become a rich and famous poet? Which one of those three do you think is the most apt description of a chapbook? And the answer is, a chapbook is a short collection of work. Now, although chapbooks did start out as cheaply made pamphlets, even often plagiarized pamphlets, or pamphlets meant to be read and thrown away, otherwise known as ephemera or a bit of ephemera, they are no longer so. Now it's something that a lot of writers or artists take more pride in. They don't want it to just be a plagiarized, cheaply made pamphlet that someone's going to throw away. A chapbook is, however, a short collection of work, but it will not make you a rich and famous poet. All right? To this I can attest. A chapbook will not make you a rich and famous poet. So a chapbook is a short collection of work that generates artistic currency. And it generates artistic currency in two different ways. You can use it as a marketing tool or a calling card at readings, or if you meet another poet, you can give it as a gift, or you could exchange it for that poet's poetry chapbook as well. I've even been involved in mail exchanges, where M-A-I-L, mail, where you'll get a chapbook in the mail and you look at the person's name on the list and you send one of yours to that next person, and in that way everybody's exchanging some of their artistic currency. Now let's see if, based on what I've just said, you can complete another very short quiz, one fill in the blank question about artistic currency. So artistic currency is, do you think it's money a poet can use to buy more books and attend more workshops? Do you think it's something poets doodle all over while waiting for their turn to read at open mic readings? Or do you think it's an intangible understanding between poets that solidifies one's place in the community? If you answered your final option, an intangible understanding between poets that solidifies one's place in the community, you are right. Artistic currency is not money, and artistic currency is not something tangible that you could even touch, let alone doodle all over, regardless of whether or not you feel the need to doodle while waiting for your turn at an open mic reading. Artistic currency is an intangible understanding between poets that solidifies one's place in the community. Now, of course, this doesn't just apply to poets, but since we are in a poetry workshop setting, we can say that it solidifies that understanding between poets. Okay? Now, artistic currency can manifest itself in many ways. It can become invitations to events or those types of chapbook exchanges I was talking about previously. It can mean inclusion in readings or reviews. It can mean comments, constructive criticism, and kudos on your own new work or on new work that you've published for someone else. It could equal opportunities for publication or workshop invitations, either to teach at a workshop, to be a part of a workshop as a participant. So although chapbooks did start out as something cheap sold by chaps, pieces of ephemera, they are not any longer considered to be so. They certainly can be if you want them to be, because there is no limitation other than your own requirements, but this isn't the way that they're generally thought of today. Instead, a chapbook is thought of as a form of artistic expression, and the main purpose is to generate some artistic currency in your community. Now, I have listed some additional reading here for you. You can read What is a Chapbook? That was published by the University of South Carolina Rare Books Division, or you could read a brief history of the little book by Noah Eli Gordon that was published in Jacket magazine, and I have included both of those links here. So please enjoy considering and thinking about what type of chapbook you would like to create, what the main purpose for your chapbook might be, and how and why you would like this type of artistic currency in your back pocket. Okay, so until next time, thank you.